Hello, welcome back to Statistics and Mathematics YouTube channel. Today we are going to continue our series on Statistical Method 1. Today I'm bringing to you an interesting topic called stem and leaf plots. Stem and leaf plot. For us to be able to understand the stem and then the leaf plot, I will walk you through an example for us to really appreciate how when a raw data is given to us and then we are asked to construct a stem and leaf plot, we will be able to do so. So here, this is the question. It said, scores earned by 50 students in an exams in financial accounting. So these are the scores that were earned by students in financial accounting. So these are just a raw data, and they want us to represent it on a stem and leaf plot. And this is how the stem and leaf plot look like. So I would like us to go to the worksheet so that I'll take my time to really explain to you how they were able to get this stem and leaf plot from this raw data. So let's kindly go to the worksheet to explain to you guys. So this is the worksheet. You see, this is the same raw data that we had on the slides, right? So when you are given a raw data like this, and then you are asked to construct a stem and leaf plot for this raw data, what you have to do is first you have to know your total number of participants. So here that's the total number of marks. So you have to count them, right? So here we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and then we have 1 2 3 4 5. So we know that 5 times 10, right? Our n will be equal to 5 times 10, which is equal to 50. Or you can choose to just count everything one by one to get your 50, right? So this is our n. And then even with the preamble given inside the preamble given attached to the question, you always get your n. So once you have been able to get your total, what you have to do next is to just arrange this raw data in ascending order, right? You have to just arrange this raw data in ascending order, right? So first we have to indicate our smallest value among this one, and then also you have to indicate our largest value among this one. And our smallest value among this one is our smallest value among this is 58, and then our largest value among this is 100, right? So it means that we are arranging it from smallest to highest, right? We are going to arrange it from smallest to highest. So for us to be able to arrange this from smallest to highest, I've already done the solution here for arranging this one from smallest to highest, but I'll walk you guys through how I was able to arrange this one from smallest to highest, so that when it comes to the exams you'll be able to do it, right? That's ascending order. So once you have been able to indicate your smallest value, that is 58, it's going to start from 58 and it's going to end at 100, right? So here we are going to just take the number, we are just going to pick the numbers that are within 50 to 60, right? So we have 58, right? And then we have 59, right? We have 59. So we are moving from here, there is no 59. Move from here, there is no 59. Move from here, there is 59 here. Yes, this is our 59. So this is cancelled out, this is also cancelled out, so we have 59, right? 59, comma. So we are going to 60. We are going to search for numbers that are within 60. We are moving from 60 to 70, right? So here we are just going to search for numbers moving from 60 to 70. So here we have 65, right? We have 65. So please don't worry about the arrangement. Yes, once we get the 65, we get the numbers that range from 60 to 70. We are going to arrange it from ascending order so that we are not going to waste time. Okay, so we have 65 here, and then that's 65, and then we have our 62 here, right? They are out. 65 and 62 are out of the data. Let's come here. If you get another 60, we have 69, right? So this is 69. 69 too is out of the data, right? 69. We have 66 here. 66 is also out of the data. and then we have yes, we have 62 here again. So here is 62. So 62 is out of the data. We have 65, 63, right? 65 and then 63, right? So 65, 63 is out of the data. Let's see if we can get another 60 is here. 66, we have another 66, and then you move from this. From here, do you have 60s? No, we don't have 60s here. You have 65 here. Yes, you have 65. 65. You have 60s again here. You have 63 there, right? 63. So once you have been able to get your 60, you see, for our 50s, you have been able to arrange our 50s in what? Ascending order, right? So when we come here to the 65, 62, 69, 66, 62, 65, 63, 66, 65, and 63, right? You just arrange them in order and then add it to this one, right? So here I've already done this one at the solution sheet. So here I have 50, 58, 59, right? So when we arrange these 60s, the 60s in order, here I'm going to have 62, right? 62, right? Because 62, 62, and in order we have 63 again. So 63, you have 64, no. 65, yes. 65, yes. 65, yes, right? And then we have there is another 63 here, yes. So I have to add it here, 63, right? And then we have 66 and then 69, right? 66, 66, and then 69, right? So they are here. So you see here, I've taken the raw data within 160 to 69, right? And I have arranged it in order. 50s to have arranged it in order. So when you come here, you see they are here. 58, 59, 66, 66, 63, 63, 65, 65, 65, 66, 66, and what? 69, right? Yes. So I have been able to arrange them in what? In order, right? I have been able to arrange them in what? In order. So that is what you are going to do. So let's go to the 70s, right? Let's go to the 70s. You have to make sure that the 50s and the 60s you have cancelled everything, right? So let's go through once more to see if you have cancelled everything from the data. Let's go through once more and see if you have cancelled all the 60s and the 50s out of this data. And then when we go through, we don't have any 60s again because this is 63. We have written it, right? We don't have 60s again. So let's screen this one because we have already recorded it, right? Ascending order, we have already recorded it. So let's clean this one out of there and then go to the 70s and the 60s. Okay, yes. So just kindly follow. It's not really difficult. It's not really difficult. I believe that you are good students, so you understand. Yes. So let's go to the 70s. Let's come to the first lane. We are having 74 here, 72, and the 76, right? So we are having 74. Let's come and write it here. 74. We are having 72. 72. We are having 76. Right? 76. So for the first lane, we don't have 70s again. Let's see if you have 70s in the second lane. Yes, you have 78 and 75. 78 and then 75. So we have to cancel them out. 76. 78 and then 75. So let's cancel them out of the data. You have been able to cancel them, right? So here we don't have 70s again. Let's come here. We have 70s here. Yes, you have two 70s. That's 72, 72, and what? 78, right? That's 72 and then 78, right? Yes. So we have written the 72, 78. Let's see for the fourth lane. Do we have any 70s again? That's 77 and 76. You have to cancel them out. 77 and then 76. 77 and then 76. Right? Let's go to the second lane. We have 70s here. Yes, we have 71. 71. 73. 74. And then yes, 71, 73, and then 74. So we are not having any 70s here again. So with this one, we have to arrange them in order, right? So we have, and then record it. We have 72, 72, 72, Right, you have 73 here. Yes, 73 is here. 73. Right, you have 74. Yes, 74. 74. Do you have 75? Yes. 75. Do you have another 75 again? No. 76? Yes. 76. 76. 76. 76. Right? So we have to cancel them out. But I think we have 71 here. So I have to record it in front. 71. Sorry. 71 here. Then we have 70. 77, 78. Right? So 77. And then 78, 78, because we are having 278, and then 71. So this is how we are going to arrange this one in ascending order. So once you are done arranging it in ascending order, then you come and add it to this. So you have 71, 72, 72, 74, 74, 75, 76, 76, 77, 78, 78, right? As we had here, right? So let's clean it and go to what? The 80s, right? Let's clean it and then go to what? The 80s, right? So when you go to the 80s, you are going to do save, right? You are going to do save. So because of time, I'll leave you to do the 70s, the 80s and the 90s plus what? The 100. So if you do it well, this is how the arrangement is going to be. You are going to have 58, 59, 62, 62, 63, 63, 65, 65, 65, 66, 66, 69, right? And then we have 71, 72, 72, 74, 74, 75, 76, 76, 77, 78, 80, 81, 81, 82, 82, 82, 83, 84, 84, 85, 85, 86, 87, 88, 88, 90, 91, 92, 94, 96, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100 and what? 100, right? So once you have been able to arrange this one in ascending order, the work is done. So what you have to do next is that you see we are having a group of 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s and what? 100s, right? So first what you have to do is just to check through and pick the initial number for each of what? The groups, right? So when it comes to the 50s, our initial number is what? 5. Because 5 is repeating itself. That will be our initial number. So you record the 5 here. That's 5. When you come to the 60s, our initial number here is what? 6. So you are going to pick what? The 6. When you come to the 70s, our initial number here is 7. So you pick the 7. When you come to 80, our initial number there is what? 8. So you pick 8. When you come to the 90s, 9 is our initial number. And when you come to the 100s, 10 is what? Our initial number. So when we are done, that will be what? Our stem, right? That will be our stem. So our leaf here, for our leaf, we are just going to write the number attached to what? The initial numbers, right? So here when it comes to the 50s, we had what? 58. So we are not going to write the 58 here, but right now we are going to write the 8 as what? A stem, right? Sorry, a leaf. So here is what? 8, comma. We have additional 59 here. So our leaf, for our leaf for the 59, there is what? 9. So comma what? 9. So this is what? Our leaf for what? The 50s. So when we come to the 60s, right? 2, 2, 3, 3, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 9, right? It's what? Our leaf, right? The initial thing is that the 6, 6, 6 is what? Our stem. So our leaf will be what? 2. When you come here, we have 62, 62. So here we'll be having 2 2s, right? 2, 2. When you come to the next 63, 63, we are having 2 3s, right? 3, 3. We have 5, 5, 5, right? That is 65. So here will be 5, 5, 5. And then we have 66, 66. That's 2 6, right? So I'm going to write 2 6. And then we have what? Our last 9, right? That's 69. So this will be our leaf for the 60s. What about the 70s, right? For the 70s too, we have our 71, 72, 72, 74, and 74, right? 75, 76, 76, 77, 78, and then 78. So we are just going to write our leaf from the 70s, right? So we are going to have 1, 2, 2, because we are having 71 here. So here will be 1, 2, 2, right? 4 4 4 4 for the 74. We have 5 for the 75, 6 for the 76, right? We are going to have 7 for the 77, 8 for the 78, right? So that will be our leaf for the 7. So what about the 8? For the 8, you are going to have 0 1 1 2 2 2 3 4 4 5 5 6 7 8 and then what? 8, right? Yes. So when it comes to the 9 2, you are going to start from what? The 0 0 1 2 4 6 6 7 8 9. So here will be what? 0 1 2 4 6 6 7 8 9, right? And then our 10, you see, for the 10, that's the 100. We have only 0 and 0, right? So here you are just going to write 0 and what? 0. So this is how one can be able to construct the stem and the leaf plot for the question given above. This is very simple, right? So let's go to our slides and solve another question from there. Yes. So when we come here, you could see clearly that what we did at the back there is what? Correct, right? So let's continue. We have another question here. It says, a sample of the number of admission to a ward at a local hospital during a full pulse of a moon is given below. Display the data using the stem and the leaf plot with the leaves represented by what? The unit the unit of what? Digit, right? So the leaves are going to represent by what? The unit of what? Digit. So what you are going to do here, for it to be very, very simple for you, is to just first arrange them in order, right? So you are going to arrange them in what? In order, right? You are going to arrange them in what? In order. So as I said, we have to arrange it in what? In order, right? So you are going to arrange this in order. So first, we are going to locate the smallest number, and then the smallest the highest what? Number. So when you look through carefully, let's look through carefully to get our smallest number from this. Let's look through. So you can see clearly that our smallest number is what? 19, as you can see here. So what about our biggest number? Let's go through and see if we see our biggest number here. You could see clearly that our biggest number among this one is what? 43, as you can see here, 43. So right now we have been able to get our biggest number, smallest number to be 19, and our biggest number to be what? 43. And then we know clearly from this that our n, right? You have to know our n too. So when we come here, 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, right? We are having about 22 raw data here. So you have to just arrange them in order, right? So here we are going to start from our 19. That's the smallest they get. So here we are going to get 19, right? When you get to 19, when you look through, the next will be what? 20. We have 19 20, right? We have 21, right? We have another 21, which is here. We have 22, which will be somewhere here. 22. We have 25. The next one is 25, which is here. The next is what? 26, right? 26 is here. The next is 27. 27 is here. We have another 27 again, which is here. And then we have 28. Yes, 28 here. 28 is here. We have 30, right? This is 30. We have additional 30 again, right? This is another 30. Then we have our last 30, which is here. So we have 3 30s, right? 30, and then we have 31, right? This is 31. We have our 32. Let's locate our 32. We have 33. We have our 33, which is here. We have our 34, right? Where's the 34? Here is the 34. We have our 35. There's our 35. We have our 38. Sorry, we have 36 here. 36, 38, right? And then 38. And then our last two, this thing is what? 40, 41, and then 43. Right? So we have our 41 and then 43. Right? So we have been able to just arrange them in what? In order. So you could see 19, 20, 21, 21, 22, 25, 26, 27, 27, 28, 30, 30, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 38, 41, and then 43. So when we count it, we are surely going to get 22 observation. So here we have the teens, the 20s, 30s, and what? The 40s. So our initials will be what? 1, because we are having 19 years. So for the STEM, we are going to get 1. For the 20s, our initial will be 2. For the 30s, our initial is going to be 3. And for the 40s, our initial is going to be 4. So we left with what? The leaves, right? So for the leaves, for the 19, we are just having our stem here. So the 9 will be what? Our leaf, right? When we come to the 20, we have our 2 here. So the leaf will be what? 0, 1, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. As you can see here. So 0, 1, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. Right? Let's go to the 30s. So for the 30, we have 30, 30, 30, 31. So our leaf will be 0, 0, 0. Right? And then we are going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. As you can see here. Right? And then for the 40, we are having 1 and then 3, as you can see here, right? So this is how we are going to construct the stem and leaf plot for this data presented above. This is Statistics and Mathematics Twitter channel. If you haven't subscribed, like, subscribe, and share. And make sure you leave your comment at the comment section. Bye. Have a great day.